What's up everyone, welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. If you missed anything recently on the channel, make sure to check it out. I provided an update for part 1 Rebel Moon Director's Cut. That's on the channel. And if you missed anything else before that, you're welcome to check out the channel as well. Before we get into today's very big topic, which I know you guys have probably already seen, just want to give a shout out to any new subscribers. Thank you guys for your support on the channel. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Gonna have to excuse my voice. I'm still getting over all of this. So I'll try to be brief so that way you don't have to listen to me for too long. But obviously I had to stop by and provide my thoughts and just cover this on the channel because it's definitely a big update in, DC film. And like you probably have already seen and heard, James Gunn did reveal the first look at David Corenswet's Superman suit in his upcoming Superman film that's coming out next year. I think there's obviously a lot of people commenting on this, and rightly so. I mean, that's obviously, suit reveals are one of the biggest things I think that people wait for in today's era of superhero movies, comic book movies. The suit reveal is such a big thing that people can't wait to see. And then there's always like these leaks and rumors and stuff like that. A while back we did see a very close-up shot of the S design that they chose to go with. It's like the Kingdom Come style S, so we knew what logo they were really going to go with. But this is the first full look of the head-to-toe suit. Boots, cape, everything. Now, first of all, I think it's a little strange that they did a first look of him while he's sitting down. I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe that's a weird thing, but I do think it's a little strange. I'll go back to that in a second, but you do get a pretty clear picture of the entire suit, head to toe. He's putting on his boots. They chose to go with darker tone colors, which I'm always going to prefer. I think the first noticeable thing that is different from other live action suits that we've had is the neck and the collar. That's different. I can appreciate the color of the cape. I do appreciate the color red that they went with in the cape. In this picture, who knows if it's going to look the same on camera in the movie. Hopefully it does, because that is a nice red color for the cape. There is a lot of lines in this suit. There's a lot of different lines going in different directions. Details on the arms, a lot of details on the arms actually, up to here in the collarbone area. There's also like some weird knee pad looking design on the knees. I don't like that. I am not a fan of that, honestly. I don't think it's actual, I don't know, maybe it is. I don't know if it's actual additional padding. I think that'd be kind of weird, but it looks that way, even if it's not. And I think that's kind of a weird detail, in my opinion. It also looks very,
very thick.
Like extremely thick and bulky. I am not a fan of that kind of suit design. Kind of like on the CW, the first season especially, the Superman and Lois series, the suit was extremely bulky. And I think they improved it over the next few seasons after that. This one is extremely, like, super thick, and that's what it looks like in this picture anyway. That is kind of turning me off a bit. I don't like the thick, bulky design. Even the boots are like have this super thick, like rubbery texture going on.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Going back to him sitting down, I think it's to conceal the red trunks that we can all see. I don't know if that's the intention, if they just kind of want to leave a little bit to be discovered, later on down the road, because the movie's still like over a year away. So I get if they don't want to completely just give you like a full frontal, just straight on look at the suit. But we all can see the trunks. Maybe that's the point. Maybe they're like, oh, hey, the trunks are peeking out for you guys to see. I, first of all, think we all knew that one thing that was guaranteed for James Gunn's Superman suit was the red trunks. I just think that was 100% guarantee from the second we knew that he was making a Superman movie. That was like one of the first things everyone started talking about, including him. So, I'm not a big fan of the trunks. I don't think they're necessary. Like for any design, I don't think that they're necessary. I know it goes way back to when Superman made his debut. Decades ago, decades and decades and decades ago. Like when these characters were first being created and designed, it was a very different, you know, I don't think that those necessarily have to stick around forever. Like, there are some things that just don't need to ever stick for, like, I'm just not a big fan. I just don't think they're necessary. I don't think they add anything aesthetically pleasing or attractive to the suit. Like, the sleek, form-fitting, one-piece look. That's just what I prefer. Like, I think it's really hard to let that go once you've seen it. Like, you just can't unring that bell. People are also commenting on the background, not just the suit. Another thing that people are commenting on is what's going on in the background. There's some kind of blast or surge explosion happening in the background, which I think, I don't know if is necessary in this picture. It kind of, I think the city landscape would have just been a nice background, you know? I can't help but think that if this were Henry Cavill's Superman, people would be complaining, oh, he's just sitting there casually putting on his suit and his boots while this is going on in the background. Even though that might not even be what's actually happening in the movie at this point. I just think that that's would be something people would say. But, you know, I digress. Now, I just think it's inevitable that people are obviously going to compare to Henry Cavill's suit because that's the most recent Superman that we've had. And really, anytime you have a new casting for a character that we've had several iterations of and several different suits for, you're going to have comparisons, 1,000%. So I think that's just going to inevitably happen. Even if people like both looks, you're still going to compare them. Like, it's impossible not to. And I think Zach, Michael Wilkinson, Henry, like, it just, the bar was set so high that, you know, I think that suit is just going to be really impossible to top. I'm sorry. It just is. Like, there are just some things that you're always going to think are the best one. Like, I'm sorry. It still holds the crown, in my opinion. You can enjoy 100,000%. You can enjoy and love this suit and the movie. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm not even trying to knock it, the movie. You're going to automatically, that's the first thing that's going to come to your mind, is you're going to compare the last one that we saw, which was Henry Cavill. And to me, that sleek one piece, the texture that they created and the way it looks in the light, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know if I can use, like, that's the word I can use to describe it. Even in set pictures that were not cinematic quality. Gorgeous. Just beautiful. Michael Wilkinson, I mean, I'm not knocking the costume designer for this one. I think what would help it look better, and they may still make changes and improvements to it before the movie comes out. What would help it look better is if it was not so bulky. Like, it just looks so bulky and heavy and thick. Like, I can't get over that. I think that would improve the way it looks. And he's sitting down, which I think also makes it look that way, because when you're sitting down and things bunch up, no matter how form-fitting it is, it's going to do that, right? It gives it that look. So, you know, it could be more it could be have a more snug fit to it than it looks in this picture, but I still can't get over how thick and bulky it looks. I think that could help the issues that I personally have with it. It does have some texture to it. It's not like flat. It's not just like a flat fabric. It does have some texture to it. I still personally feel that Henry Cavill's suit is superior, and I don't think anyone else would be, not just James Gunn or this costume, like, I don't think anyone else is going to be able to top that suit design. I'm sorry. I mean, if someone does, I will stand corrected and be like, wow. or if someone makes a suit that's like on par with it, I will stand corrected and be like, okay, okay, I'm wrong. Yeah, that's how I feel. But that's that. So we'll see if it, what other commentary comes around when we have like a standing clear picture of him in the suit, standing and seeing everything. But that's what we have seen. That's the first look that they revealed so far. So in the meantime, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. And check out, like I said, anything you might have missed from last week. Don't forget to check out the shorts section as well, and the Hive Marketplace link in the description. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are aware when I post a new video. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.